You okay, fuckers and fuckheads. I've been watching these damn Democrats, and they're calling all these people that agree with the Tea Party terrorists, but, ain't none of them Democrats listen to the American people yet. I mean, there's poll after poll after poll floating around the damn internet that says, hey, cut that government spending shit out, don't raise the debt ceiling, leave that shit alone, but they voted it through, alright, they raised the debt ceiling for a little while, blah, 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 and in reality, that Federal Reserve Bank they're touting going broke, well, yeah, it's really a private entity, but most people ain't aware of that, and I'm not here to go in about that. But what they did that pissed me off is saying that Tea Party loyalists are terrorists. Now, I'm not a member of the Tea Party. I do agree with their basic principles. Hey, rein in that government, bring them back within their constitutional powers. The first words out of the Democrats' mouth by several of them is that one of them even said that the Tea Party launched a jihad. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what? And I made a no-fly list ordering fucking chemicals for my aquarium, but I had 9,000 gallons of aquariums at the time. Big fucking deal. But they're going to call the Tea Party people terrorists. Well, by doing that, they're calling the American people as a general rule. I mean, there's poll after poll out there that 70% of the American people say, hey, yeah, rein in government, bring it back to within its constitutional boundaries. And now you've got Obama talking about a 10% national sales tax. Well, unless the item in question crosses state lines, the federal government does not have the constitutional authority to do that. That 10% sales tax, that would bring my taxes by the time I pay state, federal, and pay my property taxes. I'm 68.4% gone right there of my income. And they want another 10%. So that would bring them up to 78.4% of my income they're fucking stealing. I don't think that shit's right. Meanwhile, they want to increase the size of TSA, they want to fucking increase Homeland Security. I'm the first one to tell you all that Homeland Security bullshit makes me feel pretty damn insecure, because they're using that shit more against the American people than they are against anyone else. And that's the God's honest truth right there. But they gonna call people terrorists over that shit. And you watch, in the next couple of months, that's not gonna be the first step. They're gonna start going after Tea Party members. I'd be willing to bet money on it. And in reality, the Democrats, they're the ones that were acting like terrorists. They want to fucking increase spending without fucking cutting anything out. They wanted to pull all this fucking bullshit about, oh yeah, the troops coming back from Afghanistan and the troops coming back from Iraq, that'll save some money. Well, those were slated cuts anyway. Just like on that Honda Dream there. I told myself, well, I'm not going to buy all the chrome pieces, I'm just going to polish them myself. That was a slated cut. And they're claiming that all these cuts are shit that was going to get cut out anyway. I can't claim that me polishing up all the aluminum in the mirror instead of buying chrome for that fucker is an actual cut, because I still got to spend money polishing it. But I cut off what I said I was gonna spend. That's all I fucking did. And that's all that they fucking did for the most part. They did make a few legitimate cuts. Unfortunately, very few. But y'all have been sending me videos all morning, and I wish y'all would keep it on YouTube and not be sending them to my regular personal email box, but, hey, whatever. I don't really give a shit. I've been watching quite a few of them. I think that Fox News with that Sarah Palin, that's pretty good. I mean, she's got the balls to stand up and say, hey, you Democrats have gone crazy. And yeah, I have to concur. They have. They want this to be a socialist utopia, and they want to continue expanding government to the point where the American people don't want to put up with it. And the American people, in survey after survey, poll after poll, anywhere you look on the damn internet, the American people are tired of that shit. And it ain't just the Tea Partiers. But now, here's something that I did notice in all y'all's videos. These same Democrats that are calling the Tea Partiers and a few select Republicans, you know, terrorists, they have members of their own party who voted against this debt reduction bill, but they're not calling them terrorists. And some of you have said that they won't call a real terrorist a terrorist or a jihad or whatever, but they did the Tea Party. And that's pretty alarming to me. I mean, you got people running the government saying that shit and doing that shit. Fuck it. You know, it's a good thing I'm on my way out, because I'd be willing to bet you by the time the next couple of elections come around, these Democrats are probably going to get their way and fucking turn this into some commie utopia or some shit like that. Anyway, I ain't a terrorist. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the Bill of Rights, which is something that the Democrats seem to have forgotten about, or they just don't care about. Obama himself has said that the Constitution's outdated. And you can go on YouTube and there's plenty of people who caught that on tape. To be quite honest, I think that most of our Democrats in the Senate have gone crazy. And is it my honest opinion that the Democrats are the ones who are undermining the U.S. economy and undermining what once was a great country and trying to turn it commie? Do motorcycles give me a hard-on? Yeah, it's that fucking simple. Anyway, I just figured I'd mention that little point. Them fuckers have gone crazy. And if y'all do nothing else, try your damnedest the next couple of elections to get them voted out and get people in there that are willing to bring American government back to what it's supposed to be within its constitutional boundaries. Because quite frankly, all this big government, you know, I get probably upwards of 50, 60 emails a day from people wanting me to sign this or that petition to get the federal government to support Stop Killing Sharks and, you know, get some damn dolphin out of an aquarium. Well, you know what? The federal government doesn't actually have that authority. Now, the state government would, and that's why I generally don't click to sign on these petitions or anything, is because you've got several hundred of these crazy petitions going around, and the federal government actually will put up money to support them. You know, it kind of pisses me off. First words out of Obama's mouth is, you know, some shit about foreign aid. Well, that's the first video that I saw, is he's trying to send some money to some other country, and that was apparently taken while the debt talks were still going on. Yeah, why are we sending money to foreign countries to help them out when A, they've never helped us out, and B, help America first, because we're the ones in trouble right now, and I don't see any of those countries stepping forward to help. All you Democrats in Congress, hey, get your heads out your asses. Go around on YouTube, go around on fucking whatever, and start looking at what the actual American people think instead of your kiss-ass fucking assistants. They're gonna agree with any crazy shit that comes out of your fucking mouth. I mean, hey, I can say this shit. I'm on my way out anyway. Big fucking deal. Anyone can say this shit because, you know, It's all over the fucking internet. All them days of just whatever the government says and nobody's going to know anything about it, those days are over. I looked real close at that debt reduction bill. And I saw very few actual, real, okay, we're going to cut this out. I saw a whole lot of bullshit about we're going to spend less on this than what we said we would. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all fuckers and fuckheads later. Somebody just pulled up with another motorcycle. And it's on the trailer, so I guess it's dead. Holler at y'all fuckers and fuckheads later.